Did your mom ever tell you to stop playing video games and get a job?
My mom's okay with it. My dad doesn't like it very much.
Why not do both? Professional gaming has exploded into a multi-million-dollar global phenomenon that's taking the industry by storm. With six-figure corporate sponsorships and all the free gear they can handle, individual players and organized teams are dedicating their lives to winning big bucks playing video games.
Professional gaming for a living. That sounds good.
And the most popular titles on the market today aren't all about gameplay. They get a little help from some hard-hitting soundtracks. Video game music has come a long way since the early days of simple beats and blips. Today's game soundtracks feature multi-platinum artists and top 10 hits designed to make the gaming experience more exciting than ever. Gaming and music go hand in hand, and now it seems everybody wants in on the action. With local tournaments sprouting up in communities across the country, players of all ages are testing their skills to see if they have what it takes to go pro.
Yeah, you're bad! You're bad!
So pick up your joysticks and stretch those thumbs. Wow! These gamers are definitely not playing around.
Finish it now!
As games become more sophisticated, the link between gaming and music becomes even stronger. Many of today's top artists wouldn't even think of going on tour without their gaming console.
This is what we do in between shows sometimes, or at night when we're driving.
Game sounds are even hitting the charts, as top bands use outdated technology to make hit records. For most video game fans, finding the time to blow away aliens or race a virtual IndyCar isn't easy. By the time the workday's done, only a few precious hours remain to balance everything else in life.
He comes home from work and he's all stressed out, and all he wants to do is sit down and not think about anything. So he sits and plays his video games for like 2 hours.
But what if the workday was game time? For a growing number of highly skilled players, this fantasy is becoming reality.
We've won well over $100,000 as a team.
Enter the world of professional gaming.
Another medal! Another medal!
Where the best of the best play for millions in organized tournaments around the world. Sponsored by some of the largest companies in the industry, these joystick jockeys have found themselves living the dream of gamers everywhere, making a career playing video games. But even the best have to start somewhere. Across the country and around the world, small local tournaments are sprouting up everywhere, giving amateurs and aspiring pros the chance to sample their first taste of victory. Here in central New Jersey, young players have gathered to be among the first in the nation to play a hot new title and compete head-to-head.
Come on in, I want to talk to you just for a minute in here and then we'll get rolling. Tonight, we're having the premiere party for Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth. We're one of probably about 50 centers across the country that are premiering this title tonight in this environment. We're having tournaments throughout the night. If you win one of the 1v1 games, you're going to win a t-shirt. The person who wins the most 1v1 games is going to walk away with a copy of the game. Sound good?
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. The concept is similar in a sense to a movie premiere, but it's kind of like an opportunity for people to come in and get to try the game, you know, right when it comes out in a social environment.
Let's do this.
All right, start it up.
Are you winning right now? Yeah, you're definitely slaughtering my guys.
It adds a lot of excitement playing in the same room compared to, you know, even if you're on the internet playing, there's something different when you can jump out of your seat and say, I killed you.
Oh goodness! Killed them all.
It's interactive, and if you're playing online, you get interaction with so many other people.
When we opened up for gaming, it took a life of its own, and kids started coming in as regulars all the time. It's kids that would be playing games at home that now have somewhere they can come and play together, meet people with common interests, and, you know, just have a good old time. This place here is like a small, you know, little game center in a small town. Gosh, in the bigger cities now, they're popping up everywhere. If you go to some of the Asian countries, I mean, there is a game center on every corner.
What do you think about guys that make money playing video games?
I think that's sick. That'd be a cool profession.
I don't think it's very healthy. Just because they're just sitting there all day, they should get out more.
If I can get food on the table and I can waste my time playing video games, then yeah, I think that's a good profession.
You are the proud winner of the t-shirt, and you'll advance to the next round. T-shirt for you. Large, good?
Sounds great.
Nice. Is it exciting to win?
Oh yeah. Just knowing that I'm that much better than Dan is always good.
Coming up, their first taste of real competition.
That truck right there.
Do these amateurs have what it takes to play like the pros? Plus, we'll meet two of the top video game teams in the world. What's it like to play video games for a living?
We won the past tournament for $50,000. Winning probably close to 300 grand just in cash and prizes.
And why are music and gaming so important?
I love this 9 Inch Nails. It gets me pumped up.
And later, the best players in the world are riding high in Texas. With $250,000 at stake, who will become the world's top pro gamer? Today's video games are more exciting than ever, as artists like Blink-182, Green Day, and Snoop Dogg are rocking out their soundtracks. It's the adrenaline rush many players count on to get fired up for game time. In practically every state in the union, local tournaments are giving more and more players the chance to see how good they really are. For some, it's a chance to test their skills against their neighbors. For others, it's an opportunity to win big and get noticed, in hopes of leaving their day jobs behind.
It all happens today. There'll be 64 players playing first round online, and then they'll knock it down to 8. The ultimate winner wins the truck.
That truck right there, man.
I won't win that truck.
Don't put your hopes too high, so when you lose, you won't hurt hard.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm just completely ready to be beaten by a 12-year-old.
Why are video games so popular?
It's sort of like theater, you know? You get to play a role that you would never play in your real life.
Like back with Halo 1, you need to get all of your friends together, have a nice big Halo party, 16 people, which is when it's the best. Xbox Live, you go on at 4 o'clock in the morning, there are plenty of people happy to play.
I just love the multiplayer aspect of it. Meeting new people, playing different levels.
I just like to kill people.
Game over.
I won.
I won. Who won? I won. Very close, very close. You saw the score, 24, 23, 22 at the end, and I got the final kill.
How's it feel to win?
Feels good, feels good. It's what I came here for.
All right, everyone, I just want to announce that Raymond Lau is our in-store champion for the Halo. This is Raymond Lau going for the big truck.
It's got pride, prestige, winning it, saying you're the best. They put up a good fight. I was surprised it was close. I thought I was actually going to win. But of course, you know, you always second guess yourself when it comes to something this big.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Pleasure playing.
What's a cyber athlete?
Cyber athlete?
Is it like a video game about athletes? An athlete in space.
I have no idea. Like an NFL player on a video game.
Video gamers are not athletes. I'm sorry.
You have to go like this all the time. Oh, that's hard. You get cramps, muscle cramps like an athlete.
Carpal tunnel. I can see carpal tunnel.
Welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of Longhorn cattle, wide open plains, and the richest professional gaming tournament anywhere. Players from around the globe come here twice a year to play against the best of the best for more than $250,000 in prizes.
The Cyber Athlete Professional League was founded back in June of 1997. We're the first organization in the world to promote computer game competitions as a professional sport. Sports, in my opinion, are defined by 3 essential characteristics. 1, you have to be able to practice it, and you have to be able to get better at it if you practice. 2, You have to be able to use some specialized neuromuscular movements. And 3, there has to be standard, there has to be policies. So yeah, of course it's a sport. It's just, you know, it's like asking, is auto racing a sport?
My name's Craig, founder and manager of Team 3D, the first professional video gaming team in North America.
Dave will probably be around here, so if you just give him some backup here.
So here we are, practicing for the upcoming CPL tournament here with my teammate Sal. We're just practicing away, getting ready for tournaments. $100,000 Counter-Strike tournament. First place is $30,000, so some serious cash on the line.
Still do the same thing, flash over the wall, but this time we won't even peek out.
We started the team, I kind of came up with the idea, said, hey, let's really do this, do it professionally, take it to the next level. There really were no other teams. We were really the pioneers, especially in North America.
With Team 3D, we'll practice anywhere from like 4 to 6 hours a night, about 5 times a week.
Just try to get them to
Yeah, their
peek
attention
up.
should be on you, and then I could peek out from the side and just kill them.
So we're practicing together over the internet. We're scrimmaging a different team, testing out our strategies. We've won well over $100,000 as a team.
We won the past tournament in San Francisco for $50,000.
We went in and we kicked some butt, beat the best teams in the US.
Now we just have to hope to repeat our performance next week in Dallas.
The competition in Dallas is always really intense. It's got 64 of the best teams in the world. There's a lot of money on the line. There's a lot of pride on the line. You're out there. We want to win.
They have to either look left or right, so we'll have a nice crossfire.
Right now, Team 3D is the best in the world. We've got the title. Now we've got to go defend it. I'm looking forward to taking first place, 30 grand, and standing up on stage with a big check.
Fatality is the best-known professional gamer in the world, 3-time CPL champion.
My name's Jonathan Wimble, also known as Fatality.
He's the Tiger Woods of gaming.
Fatality is like a pretty cool name because it meant death, and like in the game you're killing the guys and so forth. I wanted to try my hand at professional gaming since it was such a huge hobby of mine. I knew I was really good, just didn't know how good. Because I won all the tournaments locally in my own city, in Kansas City. So as soon as I got the chance, I got old enough and was able to do it, I went full blast at it and dedicated basically my life to gaming. I went to Sweden, and that's kind of how I started my fame in the gaming community, is by winning that invitational against the top 12 players in the world. I won 18 games straight and lost 0, and I was just on fire. Just kept winning for the last 5 years, winning probably close to 300 grand just in cash and prizes. We're just right there. Up top. Up top? Okay. Tomorrow, I'm pretty confident I'll win all my matches.
Coming up, the action mounts at the CPL as Team 3D faces their toughest competition.
Finish it now!
Will the top team in the world win their second championship in a row?
Come on, keep it up!
Plus, Fatality is getting ready to take the stage. What does he do to prepare for battle?
I love this 9 Snells, it just gets me in the zone and gets me I guess it gets me pumped up.
For many professional players, getting pumped up before a match is all about focus and a funky bass line.
I love this 9 Snells, it just gets me in the zone and gets me I guess it gets me pumped up.
But once they hit the gaming floor, it's strictly business.
Alright, yeah, we gotta go to our match right now, so grab your crap, let's get out of here.
It's great to wake up every morning and, love what you do. If you're good at anything you do in life, the money kind of follows you.
I really want to go for this dream. And the biggest risk you can take is not taking a risk. I mean, you gotta go for it.
Playing games like this is just another day at the office. No room to be nervous, no room to get excited.
Every 13 or 18-year-old that plays Counter-Strike knows who Team 3D is.
When we arrive at a tournament, there's definitely, oh, that's Team 3D, and you hear kind of whispers as you walk past some people.
I'd say we are the best team in America at the moment.
Nice, guys!
It's great, this is where all the top gamers are from all around the world.
I've been attending this event for the past 2.5 years. My name is Maggie and I play Counter-Strike.
Hey, fall back.
There are 2 main games played competitively at the CPL. Team-based Counter-Strike and solo-based Painkiller, where the action is strictly head-to-head. Matches last only a few minutes each, compressing months of hoping and training into a few explosive, action-packed moments of play.
Team's ready. Been practicing, going over strategies, fine-tuning everything. Obviously did a lot of hard work leading up to the event, so now it's just time to execute. It's game time.
Let's go, come on!
No mistake, nice try, guys. We still got this shit. Nice try.
Ich hab dir nur nicht Glock und Boris und Dings zum Mitladen.
Oh, good try! Wow! Nice! Nice! Nice!
Fatality and Sock are about to play. Sock is actually one of the only guys who beat Fatality in the exhibition match.
Good, what happened?
He won. He's better than me, so just have to practice more.
Outside's clear. No, he's outside. It's clear outside.
One hut. I got him.
I'm watching outside.
Another hut.
Oh my God! Woo!
Nice try.
Come on.
Come on, guys. Get up. One freaking round. Finish it.
That's what I'm saying, smoke.
Finish it! Finish it now!
Come on.
Come on! Keep it up!
Played 2 games already against Sock and Sizz, and now I'm in the finals of the winners bracket, and so I'm guaranteed top 3 already, but I want to win this next game and win the finals tomorrow.
One outside, I dinked him. 2 outside, 2 outside.
Lower ramp!
Damn, it was so bad on that map.
We went up early the first half, 12-3, and unfortunately we couldn't pull it through at the end. We lost 14-2, so we just got to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and get back at it.
Now he's coming in there, looks like Goldhammer was probably stolen by Fatality. Both of them connecting. Fatality finally connecting with a rocket.
Now he's all zinned out. His game face, man, that guy. You'll try talking to him now, he won't even budge.
6 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock. Fatality now on the back step. Wow! Getting a rocket kill on Fatality right through the teleporter.
I played the best match of my life. I started playing Painkiller 7 weeks ago, so I thought top 10 would be great, but now top 2, that's just incredible.
Hey man, again, good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks.
You know, your name is all over the world right now, going, oh my God. I mean, what was the final score on that first one?
25-0?
Anyway, congratulations. You're going to be back tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks.
Playing this man right here.
I lost the first game, then I blew him out the second game, and the third game we had a really close game, and just luck didn't fall my way. I lost by 1 frag, so that's how it goes sometimes.
Thank you for joining us. There is probably about 500 or 600 people here joining us to watch this tournament.
We are live. The Team Sportscast Network bringing you all the Painkiller action. If I'm going to take this one off, ZYZ getting a good spot right there by that gold armor.
We are live here. Let's take a look at NOA. Right now, they're going to be on the T side again.
Nade the sight, guys.
Nade's
coming in good. Nade work. A little bit of spam. Bullet takes 2 down. 1-on-1.
We just established a record. There is 34,000 people watching the match from their homes right now.
Fu comes around, knows he was there. ZYZ trying to run away. 3-point game. 10-7. There it is. Game over. Win.
And here comes Team NOA trying to take the spots.
They are very close to each other. They are waiting for him to come through. Here it is. NOA.
Our first place winners of $30,000, Team NOA.
We've been around for a long time. We've had a bunch of losses, and of course, it's not what you want, but you know you have to get over it.
Our NVIDIA $20,000 Painkiller World Tour qualifier, 3rd place, winning $2,800. Jonathan Wendell, Fatality. Our second place winner, winning $4,200 in airfare, Benjamin ZYZ. And our first place winner of the $6,000 in Sander, Fanatic Vu.
Third. Want first. So come back next time.
Technology has become such a part of our lives, it's natural for society to crave a technologically based sport.
Do you feel like you're sacrificing anything to pursue this career?
For wife.
The people out there who have no idea that you could make a living playing video games, I say open your eyes and watch out.
We're Team NOA! We're watching FuseTV! One more time!
What are those things you're wearing on your head?
They're called hats.
No, hats are headphones.
Oh, okay.
The food of gamers.
What's outside? Red box! Red box outside! Nice! One rep! Nice! I'm looking red!
Hey, Mom. This thing goes until midnight, okay? Not 9. So can I stay until midnight?